Hello everybody, Dr. Hawk here. I have quite an interesting episode today for everyone watching. I have here today a man of action, a man who has taken it upon himself to become sort of the everyman of the forums as well as the poster boy, literally, for Star Citizen. He's the only person I know who's inked himself within... Well, yeah, we don't even have a game out and he's already put a tattoo on, so I'll have to ask him how it looks like in 40 years. But anyways... here is Pleasure.
Hi guys.
So, pretty much what I had planned today is, to kind of ask you, why have you taken it upon yourself to, dedicate so much of your time and physical body to this game? There's not even an alpha or a beta yet.
Well, the reason is kinda the same one that drove me to the game. So I was on a German gaming magazine online portal, and I saw Chris Roberts is doing a space game. I was like, what? Like a PC space game that we have never seen haven't seen in 2 years, 5 years. And yeah, I immediately gone into the site and registered myself. I was actually 3 days late for the golden ticket. Yeah, and I just followed it every day and went into the chat and just found this amazing community where everybody's nice in the chat and helps each other, and well, I just liked doing stuff. So I just tried some wallpapers because we hadn't had any wallpapers from the devs, so I did one myself and people liked it, so I did some more, and yeah.
So you pretty much got yourself caught in a snowball now.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us a little about, the people who you are. Some people might not even know who you are. So who is Pleasure? Who is this pimp, behind the facade?
Oh, okay, my real name is David. I'm from Germany. I'm 27 years old, and everybody knows me. Come on.
See, I know, but hey, I'm trying to account for those that might be going, who is this random person,
Yeah, okay, so...
Not everybody's on our chat roll.
I did, basically a lot of wallpapers in the forums. You can find them, in the art section. I did also... I sent a custom cap to the devs, which still hasn't arrived. I've, what have I done? I've actually created a screensaver.
A note for the viewers: if you watch Wingman's Hangar and look in the background, you can see another one of Pleasure's works.
That I almost forgot. Yeah, I did the logo from Wingman's Hangar, which Eric seemed to like very much.
Well, the fact he has it on the background and uses it everywhere now is kind of, yeah, I think he likes it. Dog tags.
Yeah. Well, I did dog tags for Aero. I sent them. I also did various logos for some fleets in the forums, like Star Citizen Base. The logo is from me. Kaplan Confederation. I did a logo for them too. Aquila. I did one for them, and yeah, a lot.
Okay, so you've seemed to have done a lot for the community, and you've already stated that you like what you see, and that's, a valid reason, but, why? You could say the same anything for Halo, or Call of Duty, or any other game out there. What is driving you to do it? Is there something that you'd like to see come out of this, or,
No. Well, I actually don't like my work myself that much, like the others do. That's kind of strange.
Artists are our own worst critic.
Yeah, that's always the same. But, the reason I do it is because it's the community. I do it all for the community because I like them. I like spending time in the chat, talking with them, and I like helping out, because when I can help out, I will help out. So that's the main reason. And the reason I'm doing it for Star Citizen is just because this game has got me so amped that I just want to do, well, be part of the community and be part of the game process. And yeah, the reason why I'm so active is basically because it's kind of the way they make the game. You get information while they make the game, what the game when something changes, or let you vote on how the ship can look. And that's why I guess most of us are so active in the community. And well, since I'm always in a chat row and see people helping others out, the way I can do it, well, look at you. You do a podcast for the community. I couldn't do that, but I can do some art, so I'll do that instead.
I'm trying. This is only the 3rd episode. We're not. We haven't reached any milestones yet.
It will.
But okay, so interest in the game is something, you know, I think all of us share. You know, I jumped on it myself, but that's a interview for another day. I don't know. I'll try a self-interview. That might be kind of weird. But what about the game itself? What is interesting you? What has your interest?
Well, basically.
Because,
sorry.
I was going to formulate that too, because we have a lot of space games that have come out in the past, you know, but as Chris Roberts and, you know, the pitches have said before, they aren't exactly the greatest. They've sort of waned out. A lot of space games now are either copies of other works or just don't hold interest. You know, Eve, I like to hold as the current space game that's fun, you just can't actually pilot, and I know from previous private conversations you hate it, so, but in a retrospect there's not much out there. So are you looking forward to, you know, 6-Axis of Freedom, just the fact that there's another space game, or are you gonna jump on there and, like, you know, pirate everyone you see? You know, is Zane gonna find pleasure, you know, robbing him?
Yeah, that I'm gonna do. But
confirmed. Pleasure's gonna rob Zane.
the first thing that comes to mind is, first of all, most of the games that come out lately are rip-offs and basically console ports, what I hate like hell. And some games always don't give you mod tools and just don't sell you the maps, like with DLCs and stuff, and that's one reason. So I just saw a space game. Yeah, what's my favorite genre? Anyways, it's from Chris Roberts. I played Wing Commander. I played Freelancer. I played Privateer and Starlancer. So I know his games. I know every game of his was great, and that's also a reason. And well, the basic freedom you have. You can do what you want in the game. You can just go out and be a merchant, or like me, be a pirate and just kick some ass. And that's the most reason. It's basically freedom. You can choose what to do and when to do it, and just have fun in a space game, and it looks freaking great. So yeah. So
you've already noted that you're primarily not a console person in PC orientation.
Well, I hate consoles like hell.
See, I like both, so I could care less. But what about, you said your interest was a pirate? I wouldn't suspect a helping member of the community to pirate.
Well, the reason I want to be a pirate is because I like the fun of it. You can board an enemy ship. You can just do whatever you want. You don't have to uphold by the law. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It's I guess most of the time players choose that what they are not in real life. So when you're like in role-playing games, most of the guys choose a girl as avatar because, well, it's something they haven't seen yet, I guess. I don't know. But I'm a nice person in real life, but I want to be a badass in the game later.
There was a quote I remember reading from he was a Buddhist or monk or something, but he was known to play some video games every now and then, violent ones, and the media had asked him, you know, why do you do this? And he said, it helps me vent my frustration on things that are fictional and not, yeah, you get what I'm, not fictional and not actual reality. So, you know, he was, you know, being a bad person on a game, but continuing his lifestyle in real life. Yeah. So, you have hopes for the game. Is there anything that you do want to see that maybe hasn't been included, or concerns or anything? The primary thing that I only ever notice is some forum, you know, complaints about how much money you're entitled to, etc. But for arguments later.
I was a bit concerned about persistent universe with the instancing, but Chris put my doubts aside, and I think it will be nice. One thing that will basically concern me maybe is that people can randomly just join you as a friend and warp to your position. That's something I don't want to see, because, well, for me it's all about immersion too. So when I get into a game and I want to join a friend, I have to freaking fly to him. So I don't just warp in there and bam, be in his ship, you know. I want to first have to fly to him, dock with him, and then I'm on his ship. That would be better in my opinion, but we will see how it turns out. I have full faith in Chris, so I guess we will find out. It will be an awesome game.
We need to make a poster like that. I just realized something Dead Space theme. Instead of believe in Altman, believe in Chris.
Yeah.
And instead of the marker, we'll have like a Hornet altar. Quick, I gotta draft this up. This will look badass. Believe in Chris.
Hey, make note. Poster believe in Chris. Okay.
or praise Roberts. I don't know. We'd have to.
I think someone made a Jesus Chris poster somewhere.
Oh,
I remember that in chat roll. I don't know who it was though, but it was funny like shit.
So is there anything that you want to spotlight within the community itself? Because you seem to do a lot, but you know, I'm just starting this up. I'd like to keep, you know, highlights on those, trying to keep the game, you know, moving within the fan base. And you're more in touch with those than I am, so any shoutouts that you'd want to make?
Well, yeah, I want to. Well,
as he pulls out his list.
Yeah, let me get the list. Well, the best persons I come in mind are Zane, of course, and Eddie, and Falanorn, and Kajizan, who are all in the Team Raptor, that secret team that works on a secret project. What I can't tell you guys, some people already seen some screenshots, but that's all. So we're working on a secret project, and we will
Any
continue
teasers?
working on it. Yeah, teaser.
Any teasers for those that might be curious what Team Raptor might be making?
Team Raptor will make. Yeah, we can tell you it's a minigame. It's a minigame about Star Citizen.
And there you go. What? You've been teased.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work.
Is all a secret.
Fair enough. Hey, I work games at District 2. I know how NDAs work. Okay, so shoutouts, any other community groups that I would not be familiar with and should be familiar with?
Well, thanks to the devs, of course. Make amazing game. And if they change this name of Squadron 42 to Squadron 24, I will really be mad.
Yeah, how is that tattoo healing up? How's it gonna look in 40 years?
Itching like hell. It's really itching, but I think it's getting to stop, because when it's starting to heal, you see the color split off the healed skin, kinda, and that's starting to happen, and that's good. I give it another week, and it should be fully healed.
Well, when you're all buffed out and looking like, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, send me a picture. You know, maybe it might have just morphed into Squadron 24. You never know. Anyways, folks, this was a interview brought to you by Dr. Hawk. It was a pleasure speaking with pleasure, and that actually wasn't a pun. Just I'm so used to saying that. But hopefully next time I will have some more updates for you guys and a more formulated news episode. Although I do plan to do more of these interviews with anybody, including the development team, if they are so interested. If you have an interest in an interview or want to be, you know, in a spotlight, send starcitizenfm@gmail.com email as with who you are and your interest, and we can set up an interview. Anyways,
well, can I drop in a sec? In my
are you hijacking my show?
Yeah. in my contest I did, there was one guy who made, the only guy I ever seen in the forums who made a musical piece. That would be a nice guy for an interview, don't you think?
That sounds like a good idea. I like music.
Yeah. Me too.
okay guy that we are talking about, who I currently don't have a name because I'm not looking at it. And since Pleasure didn't give me a name, we will find you.
I will give you a name later.
Okay, you will be found. Anyways, this is Pleasure.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
See you guys. See you guys.
And
Bye.
Dr. Hawk signing off. Take care.